Hi, Skye. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. So I wanted to just ask you a few questions about your experience in Southwest Florida and to get to know you a little bit more. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so my first question for you is tell me 3 things about you that I wouldn't necessarily know or things that you're passionate about.
Awesome. I'm passionate about family, number one. That's the first thing is family for sure. Second thing would be community, giving back to the community. And I love nonprofit, so that would be the third thing.
Okay, tell me a little bit about what you like doing about nonprofits.
Well, my sister's passed away from Huntington's disease, so I got involved in nonprofit at an early age. So for me, I'm really passionate about giving back. But locally, I love to help Golden Gate High School, and I work with the basketball team there, and the coach is amazing. And so this is our 5th annual year that we've done our golf tournament, and we raised $12,000 for the students there. So I'm really passionate about changing people's lives, and that's a great way to start in doing that. I'm also a sponsor for Fuse and other local charities as well.
And why is that so important for you?
I think as a real estate agent, it's important to give back. Our business is so greedy in general, and so one way for me to give back more was to make more money. So I donate up to 25% of my commission to charity for that reason. So that's something I think like in our community we need to always be giving back, and so I'm trying to help other agents do the same thing too.
That's beautiful. And tell me, why is it so important to build those relationships for you?
Well, I feel like a lot of times the relationship part is the most important part, right? Because people end up becoming your family, you're looking out for them. I treat every transaction like it's a relationship with my family, so I'm 100% referral, and I have been for quite some time now. But I think that's important because if I'm not treating them like my family, then I'm not taking care of them, I'm not looking out for their best interests, and at the end of the day, I want to make sure that they're smiling and they're happy and they continue to work with me.
Is there anything about real estate? Tell me about this. Tell me one thing that you absolutely love about real estate, and then one thing that you don't necessarily like about real estate.
So the one thing I love about real estate is that I get to be an area leader, which means I'm basically in charge of helping local agents build and grow in their career and making sure that they understand the contracts, the law, everything else that has to do with, being a great agent. So I love that. One thing I don't love about real estate is how greedy people are as far as commissions and not being ethical. So my biggest thing is really being honest and transparent, which everyone says that they're going to be, but I see on the other side of the table that doesn't happen. And serving on the ethics committee, I've seen a lot of things in our area and other areas where I've consulted. So that's important to me.
Tell me a little bit about why Southwest Florida. What do you like about it?
Oh my gosh, what is not to love about Southwest Florida? So we're here at Margaritaville today, and it's one of my favorite spots. We come here for staycation along with Naples Grand and other local properties like the Ritz. And it's just such a great way to get away, but also be in town and just really enjoy the beauty. There's jet skiing, there's golf nearby. There's so much to do here that it's like the list goes on and on.
What areas do you specifically serve as a real estate, focus on as a real estate agent?
So I'm mostly beachfront communities. I mostly work with investors up and down the East Coast. Like I have clients that will have me travel for them just to check out properties, and I really love investment. So if it's something that we can rent out, we can make money, we can flip, that is really my jam. I love it. That is what I'm passionate about. I love working with mostly investors, but I do love also helping first-time home buyers too, because they're so special and they're so almost like a little kid in a candy shop. They don't know what they're buying and they're so excited and they're so confused, and that's really fun to watch also.
So it sounds like you really like the process and helping people through that process.
I do. I think it's really something that everyone should know. I actually teach for the university because I think it's so important that students know how to negotiate their rental contracts, how to buy their first home, and how to do all those things as well.
Is there anything in particular about your life that I think draws you to real estate specifically? Is there?
Yeah, that's a great question. My parents actually were both realtors in Maryland, and we used to live in Robert Mitchum's old house, and my dad bought tons of properties as I was growing up, and he lost tons of properties growing up. So I kind of was involved in a lot of the decisions of, not decisions, but necessarily, but like where to live and what we kind of had going on. And I always thought we were so rich, growing up, because we had so many properties, but needless to say, they were like $30,000, back then. And anyway, so my parents definitely influenced me in getting into real estate, and they loved it, loved the water. So I grew up at the beach in Ocean City, going every weekend. And so beachfront properties, I feel like is like something I'm always called to do.
Is there anything you would say to a starting agent that I would kind of set them on a good path forward?
Yeah, absolutely. Get a mentor, get a coach. I think every agent, if they're starting out for their first time, you're not going to make millions of dollars right away. You're not going to be a referral agent right away. So I would just focus on being honest and building relationships, because that is the best way to succeed in any business, is to build relationships.
Okay, and last question. Tell us something we don't know about you. Tell us something that would surprise us to know about you.
So I love working with musicians and athletes. And I actually am learning how to do a cartwheel right now. So I never learned gymnastics when I was younger. And I am starting to do like handstands on the wall and cartwheels and all that. So that's something fun about me. It's like it's never too late to start doing something you didn't learn to do before.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.